Yo, this the Pivot Gang, and we rocking with hot new hip hop.
My name is Saba. That's it. Ain't nothing else to it. I'm just Saba. Chicago, Illinois neighborhood. I'm from the Austin area, like a lot of these other guys.
SqueakPIVOT from the west side of Chicago, the Austin area.
MFn Melo, motherfucking Melo if you're nasty. From the west side of Chicago, North Lawndale. Shout out to Holy.
Frsh Waters, fresh without the E though. West side of Chicago, Austin.
My name is daedaePIVOT. I'm from Maplewood, New Jersey, which is outside of New York. Not that close. It's like 15 miles from New York, something like that.
My name is Joseph Chilliams. Chilliams like Williams. With a ch. Chicago, Illinois, west side of that area, Austin area.
Well, I met Joe and Sab in high school. Like towards the end, me and Joe met because he needed a 360 controller, an Xbox, and I needed Eminem new album, so we just swapped it out. We was friends ever since.
I first met Sab at the hospital. My mom. Oh, okay.
Oh, I met everyone later. I'm probably last, I guess. In my basement. It was crazy. No, my manager introduced me to everyone like maybe 5 years ago or something like that. It was a great time. Made a lot of good music, and then now we're here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up with Sab and them. You know, Sab and Joe, they cousin, Spooky. So you know what I mean. Shout out my boy Spooky. You know, but after meeting up with, you know what I'm saying, meeting up with them in the basement, we linked up a couple times. You know, just started coming back, and we was just getting it cracking. Church.
Yeah, like Joe said, I met Joe in the hospital. That shit was crazy. I was, you know what I'm saying, going through. I was crying and shit, bloody and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying, like, Joe been my nigga since day one, real talk. You know what I'm saying? I met Melo in high school. That's crazy. We went to high school together. I was 13, I met Melo. I was 13, I met Frsh too. Frsh, like he said, Spooky, our cousin, introduced us. That shit wild. And then, yeah, you know, Squeak, Frsh brother. So Frsh like, shit, Squeak, come to the studio. That's how that happened. And then Daedae, we met Daedae. I met Daedae when we was doing Comfort Zone. Yep, which was like my first mixtape. We met Daedae like right before that came out. And yeah, everything has been everything since then. That shit's like history. And then shout out to Walt, because I feel like Walt really how we got like we was all cool with Daedae, but Walt relationship with Daedae is kind of like
yeah, Walt was
yeah,
the person out of everyone that I was
yeah, like Walt like the glue for like how everybody is like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying, became as tight and as close as they have become. You know?
Definitely, because I remember meeting Squeak, you know what I'm saying, at the hospital too.
Right. It
wasn't the same time.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a little different, but
yeah, it was
that shit
different.
crazy when you meet your homie at the hospital.
Man, that been my nigga since day one, you know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
So we just been rocking. I just been like, come on, bro, we gonna meet these new niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, these all our niggas.
Regular jobs. I used to work for FedEx. Yeah, I used to work for FedEx. Now I was in a warehouse. Yeah.
Before rap, I was a janitor for one summer. It was great dream job for sure. What else did I do? I mentored some kids at the YCA once for like a month. But that shit was kind of weird because I thought they was gonna pay us money. But we started getting paid with stipends. And it was like, it was kind of weird. Like, we was getting like gift cards and like I remember once I got like a U-Pass, and it was cool because, you know, the U-Pass, that's like the train bus card. You get unlimited rides and shit. And then I was really like, you know, this is a lot of time to not be getting actual money. So that wasn't really like a job that I really took seriously. But I did it because the kids was cool for like a month though.
Regular jobs before rap. I was a professional dice shooter.
Before rap, I was matter of fact, while rapping, I was like a stock boy in like Burlington Coat Factory, like unloading trucks and shit. I used to do that at Target too, low key.
I was in an orchestra for a few years. I was a percussionist in an orchestra for a few years.
Dog walker. Also, I was a math tutor. I was a math tutor at one point. Yeah. But yeah, dog walker. I love dogs. It's very easy. They don't curse me out, which is nice. Yeah, they don't say, hey man, why'd you come to your shift late? Like, they don't even care. Like, long as I'm there, they got my back, I got theirs. So how Pivot Gang started, me and Melo was sitting down, right? And then Frsh walked in and he tried to sit with us. And he asked me, he was like, yo, you know what I'm saying, can I sit? You know what I'm saying, this room right there, can I sit with you? And I was like, no, you can't, right? I told him this. He looked at me and was like, nigga, what do you mean? You know what I'm saying, we homies and shit. I'm like, no, you know what I'm saying, you can't do that. And then after that, he walked away.
And what he meant by that was the point in our career where we was really faced with the first trial and tribulation. Like, it's an open seat right there, but is any seat really open? You know what I'm saying? And that's how we became Pivot. You know what I'm saying? Because Pivot was really about just moving, you know what I'm saying, and moving from one step to the next, which is what we used to do with couches, which is why seats and couches and shit like that is so important to us. Like, that's why y'all was like, nah, we could get some extra chairs, and we was like, nah, we gonna all sit on the same couch, because this is representative to us of being in that basement in 2010, 2011. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Brandon.
This how we had to sit. We wrote all our songs on one couch like this. So it's really just, that's why, like, a lot of people, they only know the Friends reference when they be talking about the introduction of Pivot Gang and shit.
No, it's deeper than that. It's deeper.
Because they was moving a couch. You know what I'm saying?
You can't
that's,
sit with us.
That's what's crazy.
Because
like,
it's no room for you to sit with us. Because we already sitting down. We working. The couch is full.
What movie would be us together? You know what I'm saying?
Sandlot in the hood.
Sandlot.
First show, it was definitely Chilliams. Oh man, this shit crazy. Hey, look. So my cousin, he knew this. He was like, hey, we got this show we gonna be able to put together. Cause before that, it was only me and Joe could really get up in the shows and shit. Cause you know, everybody kind of young and shit. But that's how this shit tied.
You gonna play me for a baby?
No. Matter of fact, Melo could, but you know what I'm saying. Melo wasn't on no hot songs. You know, me and Joe was the only one laying out the heat at the time. So it's like
lies.
Hey, now real talk though. My cousin put us on to this show, and we all, you know what I'm saying. We all brought, you know what I'm saying, all the heat. We had all the guys come out. You know what I'm saying. All the young legs that, you know what I'm saying, they popped out trying to check us out. We had fans early then, you know what I'm saying. It was looking like, you know what I'm saying, a wonderful thing. But what happened was we wound up going and it was at a bar, like a little dive bar in the hood. Man, so a lot of us was still young, but we finesse, you know what I'm saying? Young finesse, shout out to the finesse gang, you know what I'm saying? Cause you gotta have that. But basically, you know what I'm saying, they was trying to kick a lot of niggas out and niggas couldn't get off stage. Sab and Walt specifically, you know what I'm saying, the niggas had to be on stage for like 20 songs.
That's the minute you sit down, they checking ID.
Hey, so we was, you know what I'm saying, hey, shout out to Chilliams, you know what I'm saying, humble beginners, you know what I mean? Look at us now.
That's hard. Favorite album growing up? It's probably a couple of them. Enter the Dragon by Dru Hill. Juvenile, Project English. You feel me? It was this Lil Wayne mixtape, the Young Money Volume 1, the first one, before he got real hot. He was rapping over like, "This is how we do" type shit. He was going crazy on that. That's when Currency was still in Young Money. You feel me? But yeah, them probably I used to like sit in this little chair and play video games to them like all day. So
I learned my favorite album growing up was the albums my dad used to play in the car while we was riding around. So he be playing some Jeezy, The Inspiration, you feel me? Jay-Z, Black Album, Blueprint, you feel me? Just, real hustler type vibes. Go get us.
Bone Thugs and Harmony, East 1999 Eternal. Yep.
My favorite album growing up was Bob Marley and the Wailers. Legend. Then also, I was really into I was big on listening to the Clips. Lord Willin', yeah, Jay-Z, Blueprint, that was good. But yeah, at the end of the day, anything that the Dramatics made, I was big on that too. You know what I mean? Dramatics, the OJs, yeah, they made a big impact. So you know what I'm saying. But
there's an album called Audio by Blue Man Group. You know what Blue Man Group is? I'm a drummer. I grew up as a drummer, and I went to school for percussion and drums. Blue Man Group was one of my favorite things to listen to. Crazy. I actually made one of those PVC pipe things with my dad, and you play it with the little paint things. That shit was fun. Yeah, so probably maybe that.
Yeah, that's hard. It'll probably be Diary of Alicia Keys though. I used to go to sleep listening to that shit, and I used to dream about her light skinness. So probably that.
Favorite song I've produced, it would be this song I have called Perfect For You, featuring this artist named Zone White. He's from Chicago. It's my favorite because it was my first real release outside of SoundCloud. You feel me? So it was the first song I put out on the streaming sites, and it did very well, and it's a tight ass beat, that shit what I'm saying.
favorite song that I made would probably be it's probably a tie between the song I got called Can't Even Do It and this song I got called Meditate, never came out. It's tight.
It'll have to be Colbert off that You Can't Sit With Us album. You know what I'm saying? Pivot Game, Church.
I'm gonna keep saying multiples. Bad Boys is one of my favorite off this Pivot album that just came out. I really love that beat. Mortal Kombat, Sirens from Care For Me. That's one of my favorite things.
Damn, this one I didn't think about, and I'll be honest, I didn't think about this because all of the songs that I make are my favorite song that I make, and I don't really have an answer for that. I think if I can be honest without sounding like a dick, I think I'm shooting 100% from the line, and I love myself.